1996-97. There was an old mural that was done by the 5th graders, and it was Greg Worthington and Roxanne. She was in that class, and they did a mural. And then unfortunately, I think it was 2007 that somebody came and did some graffiti on it. And the Parks Department could not remove the graffiti off of it. So what the neighborhood decided to do is ask to see if we could paint over the mural and maybe do a reunion. So it took a while, and here we are. We were able to secure Roxanne as the leader of the group artist, and then Kathy McNeil helping out with Lynn's 5th grade class earlier this year in May. And I remember going out with all of you down and releasing the salmon, so that was really fun. And so here we are today, and as you can see, it's more three-dimensional. It really has a lot of character to it. And if you haven't had a chance yet to walk around it, it is the salmon life cycle. And I want to thank Mayor Cook for being here today.
What a great story. It just so happens, as I was telling a few of you, that I love fish. I love to look at them. I love to fish for them. And I love to eat them. And you have some of the most beautiful fish. And in fact, when I look at the art on the side of the building, with the bear salivating, also wanting to go after those fish, that's part of the territory that I would fish in up in Alaska, where we would fish with the grizzly bears. Not very relaxing. You have to keep looking over your shoulder because they'll come back because they like those fish too. But this is so joyous. The three-dimensional art really emphasizes how art imitates life. So the story, the cycle of life within our fisheries is also a parallel as we look at our cycle of life. And I thank each of you for being a part of this. For the originators, Greg, Roxanne, where you were part of this in the very beginning, and then Kathy adding to this to bring it home again, a fresh look on life. Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, my name is Roxanne Aniga. And as they were saying, that I was a part of one of the beginning 5th graders on this project, and thank you for helping. And well, all the fish are from the original project. I don't know if that was said, but so all of the fish have stayed the same, all the little clay fish. So it was kind of a special challenge for us when we were thinking of how to redesign this mural. Well, we already have the fish, and so we had to kind of recreate something from what was old into something new with a new spirit, but you know, keeping in the spirit of what already was. And Kathy and I worked really hard on this. I definitely couldn't have done it without you. And we had lots of help from many volunteers in the community, including your kids, and your drawings were amazing. One of my favorites is the eagle that I did on the big fish and the eagle were particular my favorites. I don't know which of you inspired them, but please let me know which of you did it, because they were so cool. The eagle with the eyebrows is really cute, and so I tried especially to make that in honor of the young artist who started it. So I appreciate that, and I had a great time working on this project with all of you, and I hope the community gets a lot of enjoyment out of it for years to come.
And I enjoy being in a classroom with the 5th graders, helping them draw the salmon in all their cycle of life. And I've really admired your drawings. They're all up there. It inspired us, and we had a session during the summer where we drew the plans for all the 4 walls, where we would put what. And then, of course, working on it with all the volunteers was really a lot of fun. So thank you all.
Greg was the KM teacher. He was one of the art teachers up there, and it was his brainchild to do this to begin with. When he came to me the first time and said, "Lynn, I've got this great idea, let's do a mural," and I was like, no way. There was no way I wanted to do this. And then when he promised me that he would take care of all the artistic part, I said, okay, we can do this. And so it was a huge learning experience for me. And one of the things that you need to understand is that we raise salmon in our classroom, and these students, they learn firsthand. We go to the hatchery, we pick up the eggs, we fertilize the eggs, we watch them grow into all the different stages. And then, as Tony said, we invited her to come with us last spring. We take our salmon when they're, what stage, ladies and gentlemen? When they're fry? Yep. Then we take them down into the creek and we wish them well and ask them to come back and bless our creek with their babies. And we have seen them, haven't we?
Yes.
We've seen them come back. So that's a really exciting thing for us. And as a teacher, probably the most exciting part for me is to be able to teach a science lesson, an environmental lesson, and then see it manifest itself through art. So every single student here was able to be an active participant. Every one of them, they were able to shine in some way or another. So again, thanks to Mr. Worthing, we're here again today. So thank you.
Thank you. The original was damaged, you know, and I was heartbroken because, you know, I worked with all the kids that did it, and I just want to thank you kids for bringing this back to life again. Thank you.
Yeah. So let's hear it for Team Eagle.